Oh. Hey Facebook Live, it's Dr. Nicole, and I'm here at the radio station 95.3 WFMV with my girl Trey Taylor, and we're going to do an interview today about men's health. It is Men's Health Awareness Month. We're wrapping it up, but it's still not too late for you to get the guys in your life to go get an appointment with the doctor. And guys, it's not too late for you to go and make your appointment with your doctor. Ladies, sometimes they have to push these men to get this appointment so that they can get their whole health and wellness check. Even if they're not sick, they can still go get a wellness check. All right, so stay tuned. We're getting ready to do the interview, and I'm going to stay live while we do it. All right, all righty.
We're at the station playing the best in gospel and inspirational music, wrapping up another 20-minute set with Vashawn Mitchell and You Bring Me Joy. Charring Wells, Hills, and Valleys before that. Dietrich Haddon, A Billion People, and Fred Hammond and Douglas Miller, Jesus Saves. Classic, old school, hooking you up with the best in gospel and inspirational music, and wrapping up another 20-minute set. 11:19. I'm Trey Taylor. Hey, don't forget, this hour we're celebrating your birthdays and anniversaries. Call 803-939-9010 or email wfmvbirthdayclub@gmail.com. We'll shout you out and qualify you for the grand prize drawing for Misha's Cakes and More in the Bilo Shopping Center. That happens later on this hour. Right now, though, we have Dr. Nicole Edwards in the studio. Hello, beautiful.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for joining us, Nicole. Now, Nicole, tell me a little bit about your background.
Okay, I'm Dr. Nicole, and I'm a board-certified family physician. I help everyday people live their best lives by helping them revive their mind, spirit, and body through medicine and through education about their medical conditions.
Great. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about Men's Health Month. It's the end of the month, a couple of days before a new month, but it's still a good time to remind men about some things they need to take care of because June is Men's Health Month, right?
Absolutely.
Now, Nicole, tell me the two big things for men. I would think it's prostate and colonoscopy.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. So men's health, they're the only ones with the prostate.
Right. Right.
So, but it's very important that they get their prostates checked. I know a lot of guys can sometimes be a little apprehensive about the prostate check, but it's very important.
Tell me where the prostate is. Many people may not even know, the anatomy of where is that.
Absolutely. So the prostate is a gland. It's located inside of the rectum,
Okay.
and you get to it through the rectum is
Okay.
how we check it.
Okay.
So that's why guys can be a little apprehensive about
Got
it.
it. So what causes problems to a man's prostate?
Well, as men get older, their prostates enlarge. That's just a part of
The aging process?
the aging process.
Okay.
So as the prostate enlarges, though, your urethra or your urine stream goes through the prostate. So as that enlarges, it slows down their urine stream. So a lot of guys can get hesitation, slow stream, weak stream, decreased force of stream, and it can cause some problems.
Is that pretty much how you know if you have a prostate problem, if you can't go to the bathroom or if you have burning or stuff like that?
Absolutely. Well, not so much burning, although sometimes you can get an infection in the prostate that can cause some burning. But yes, it's called lower urinary tract symptoms.
Okay.
And so when you get those hesitation, that frequency, that going to the bathroom a lot at night, that's when you need to trigger that I need to go maybe to have my doctor look at my prostate.
Now, Nicole, what can happen if a prostate condition goes unchecked or untreated?
Well, a lot of times if the prostate condition goes untreated, it can eventually lead to prostate cancer. And so that's why we want to screen early and check early, because if we find something early, we can treat it.
Now, how soon should a man get their prostate checked?
All right, so that's kind of in the controversy right now. It used to be at age 40, we used to check all men's prostate. The different preventative health have changed that back and forth a little bit now. But now we're saying whenever you start having symptoms, you need to, of course, go get it checked. And we can check it through either the blood or through the digital rectal exam.
But a man at least the age of 40 should get their prostate checked every year?
Yes, and that's just through a simple blood test.
Right.
So they can get it's called a PSA, prostate specific antigen. They can do that every year, starting at age 40.
And they can go in just to their regular physician and do
Absolutely,
that,
absolutely.
Now, another thing that men need to be conscientious about is the colonoscopy.
Absolutely.
Right.
So at age 50, we encourage all men to get a colonoscopy. Now, unless you have a family history of colon cancer, then we encourage you to do that 10 years before that person was diagnosed with the colon cancer.
Now, what about symptoms for that?
So there's really not a lot of symptoms for colon cancer. So that's why we want to do the screenings to catch the polyps early, because there's not really a lot of symptoms.
All right. So prostate and colonoscopy, those are the top two, guys, that we would love for you to get checked. We're talking about Men's Health Month with Dr. Nicole Edwards. We're coming back and talk to her more about some other symptoms, some other types of diseases that as men, we want you to be okay. So we're going to come right back with Dr. Nicole Edwards and, of course, more of the best in gospel and inspirational music. Kurt Franklin and Charles Jenkins coming up next on 95.3 FM. Back with Dr. Nicole Edwards and, of course, more of the best in gospel and inspirational music. Kurt Franklin and Charles Jenkins coming up next on 95.3 FM.
From the Washbox Studios, I'm Freddie Clairvaux. Not only can you see me on Good Day,
Did I throw you off with my question?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Right here on 95.3 FM.
Now let me ask you this. Would you prefer, going forward, that I give you the questions? Would you like the questions in advance?
Not necessarily. I mean, if you want to, we can, but
Okay.
I'm kind of on the fly.
Okay.
Freddie Clairvaux from Washbox on 95.3 FM.
Because for the most part, I mean, all the questions will be, what are the symptoms? When should, the earliest you should get checked? What will happen if you don't get checked? Those
Yeah,
things.
that prostate one, because it's up in the air right now with like the American College of Cancer Society. That one's kind of in the air right now. So yeah, because it used to be everybody at 40 immediately go and get it. Now they're saying stop doing it. Well, some people are saying stop doing it. Some people are saying keep doing it. So that one's in the air.
So are they thinking it should be earlier?
No, they're thinking that by checking at 40 with no symptoms, that if there is something abnormal, we're subjecting those men to a whole lot of unnecessary testing. And so let's not test unless there's a problem. But then there are other people are saying, yeah, but we're trying to screen before it becomes a problem. And so you've got, depending on which society you're looking at, there's the United States Preventative Services Task Force, American College of Cancer Society, depending on which one you listen to. Kind of, so it's like, so what I do for my patients, I leave it up to them. So I give them, we can, if you'd like to, we can. It's up to you. So, and most people still want to check. I mean, it's a simple blood test. So the blood test we can do, and then if the blood test comes back abnormal, then I bring them back in and I can do the rectal exam and we can do further testing from there. So, but at least get the blood test. That's what I would say, at least do the blood test.
If some high-pressure salesperson twisted your arm into buying a timeshare, it's not your fault. Whether you bought decades ago or days ago, I bet that salesperson didn't mention your timeshare could cost you twice as much as a regular vacation, or that you'd never be able to use it when you wanted, or that your fees could shoot up every year. They misled you, and that's not fair. That's why we're here, to get your timeshare company to free you from your unwanted timeshare. Get the free information you need at 1-800-700-4839. We're the Timeshare Exit Attorneys, America's #1 timeshare exit service run by real attorneys, not sales companies or middlemen. It was a salesperson who got you into this mess. Don't rely on a salesperson to get you out. We've got a 100% service guarantee and have already helped thousands of people get out of unwanted timeshares. For free information, call 1-800-700-4839. That's 1-800-700-4839, 1-800-700-4839.
At the United States Postal Service, We don't just carry your product to its destination. We deliver your business, representing you and all of your hard work with pride. It's almost as if you're the one showing up to the customer's door, greeting them with a smile. Because when you ship with the United States Postal
So
Service,
you didn't have to
your
intern. You
business
said you
becomes
interned with
business.
this young lady.
That's
You
why
didn't have
we
to
deliver
intern with a
more
GP.
commerce packages to
Oh,
home
I mean, we
than
did. That's
anyone
what,
else in the
yeah,
country.
that was our
The United States
internship.
Postal
Oh,
Service
Yeah,
priority.
yeah.
Because she's not a GP, but is
She is.
Oh, she is, but she just does. She has the mid.
She does. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep, she does that. That's her.
On the side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't even know if she's doing it on the side, if that's just what she does now. It's a lucrative business.
It is.
A very lucrative business.
It is. How is she? Does she have a lot of clients? I mean, do you think she would go for promotion with the radio station?
Yeah, she would. Yeah.
Does she have a lot of African American clients? Do you know?
I don't know that.
That's a big thing, I think, with sisters. I think we want it. I think we're scared.
Scared, and then scared of that stigma, and then
Yeah.
because we say, oh, that's not our thing.
Right. You know what? And I know what I find. I mean, I think that's kind of like tracks were before tracks became. Because white girls were wearing tracks the whole time. We thought it was something wrong with it. But and then now we buy more dead horse hair than anybody. But I think it had to, because I remember I was wearing in college wigs and weaves just because I wanted to experiment, but everybody, most people kind of looked down.
It was
at that.
negative, yep.
It just wasn't
Yep.
the cool thing to do.
Yep.
So, but now it's turned around. But I agree with you. I think that, white girls do it, women do it all the time. They don't care. I mean, they were doing the full blown plastic surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So no, when I was a kid, we did something with the Facial Aesthetic Center where we did, I did it, and this white girl over at B106 would do it, and we would do testimonials, and we didn't do events where we would go in and, invite people, but they gave us, a pretty, like $600 a month or whatever, we just would go in and get whatever we wanted. And, but they said they could tell when the commercial ran because the phones would start ringing. And they said they got a lot of men too, from KISS, from the urban, from B106, they got more white women. But from us, they got the inquiry. I don't know though how if they followed through.
Right.
Now I do know because the young lady who was the salesperson at the time, I asked her about Facial Aesthetic Center. They're still doing it with B106, but she said they don't have a lot of African American clientele. So I was surprised they didn't even want to. Well, I don't know if she did. She never got back with me. So I said, I just know somebody values the African American audience
Right.
enough to recognize that we're underserved in that area.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I just think, again, and maybe even because she is a woman of color, is she dark?
She maybe a little darker than you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though she's not a sister, she's Egyptian. You said she was Egyptian, Ethiopian, or something.
Egyptian.
Yeah. I think that for us, we'll say, okay, this is a person of color. They understand my skincare needs.
Exactly.
Because that's the other thing I think we figure. Oh, like you said, that's a white thing. They don't know. It's just kind of like how we get keloids and different things with us.
Right.
And then here's the other thing, girl. We don't look like Lil' Kim. I think that's the other thing that scares us.
It
It's
does.
the extreme.
It does. Yeah. And you could tell you had something done. Like,
Right. But you just want just little, and that's all I just, like I said, I want this. I would love to do something right here, and I don't know if that can be done, but.
oh, it can all be done.
Yeah, okay, you're right, girl.
It can
You're
all
right.
be
What
done.
this is going to take to get it done is the question. But, and I think this is even, this are going into summer, reunion time and stuff like that. You want just a little freshen up.
Yeah.
And then we can do another big thing around the holidays, going to Christmas parties. You want to. I was listening to I don't know how this. I was looking for a video of me speaking the other day, and our thing at WIS when we sang for Christmas.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
came
Yeah,
up. I
yeah.
was like, oh God. It was me, you,
And Felicia.
Yeah. No, Arisha. Arisha came because
Arisha?
Felicia, I think she was sick or something, and we got Arisha Connor in at the last minute.
I don't remember that
You
one.
remember that? Yeah. We got Arisha Connor. And Johnny played.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Arisha Connor. Yeah. You could tell she didn't, I know she's a good singer, but it was like you could see she was uncomfortable because she hadn't done anything
With us,
And I think
yeah.
she came in like at the last minute because something happened with Felicia.
Okay.
But yeah. So anyway, so it was just funny. I happened to see that. I was like, oh my God.
The things we find when we Google ourselves.
Girl, I tell you, really. That's why you need to Google. I always tell people you gotta Google.
Google alerts.
Yeah.
They work.
Because you don't know what's out there.
You really don't.
Okay, after this, we'll come back. We'll come back and talk about high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol. That's millennial.
looking at?
Oh, that's another studio. That's millennial. Have you listened to the gospel hip hop station?
There's a gospel hip hop
Girl, let
station.
me tell you something. Yeah, let me see if I can. I don't know if I can play it in here. Oh, is this it?
What? What station is this?
95.9.
Wow, I did not know that.
Millennial 95.9. Gospel hip hop. And let me tell you something. I mean, it's so hard. I mean, you are pressed to realize you listen to gospel. I mean, you hear how hard. I mean, you're doing this.
Yeah.
You know?
Can't help but turn up. So.
And it's been on maybe 2 months.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Where do they advertise?
Well, it's part of Glory Communications. It's part
Okay.
of me, yeah. So you could do something on any of the stations. Yeah, so it's crazy. And that station over there, that's GCB. They're on 105.
Okay.
They're more old school gospel. We're more
Gotcha.
kind of mainstream and in their hip hop.
Gotcha.
So they do talk and old school gospel. And then this company has a station in Charleston area, and we simulcast after 12 noon. All the stations, this station, and the one in we've got one in Lincolnton, Georgia. I'm sorry, and then the one in St. Stephen's. We're simulcasting, meaning we're all playing the same thing. You can hear us.
Right.
So going back to this, what I'm doing. So but yeah, so the company has several guys, but all he does is gospel stations.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out 95.9, girl. Yeah, so they doing the thing over there. I saw your son playing the drums, girl. Ugh.
At 4. Already.
Did y'all put the drums in his hand? I mean, and the sticks in his hand, or did you guys have a? How did you know he was interested in the drums?
He just has always. I mean, he was in my stomach before he was born, kicking to a beat, like always.
Wow.
I was trying to push him to play the keys. I wanted him to play the keys,
Right.
but he's always gone to the drums. Well, he's gonna do. Well, they both play everything, like everything. You can't keep them off of an instrument.
That's awesome.
Like, how can they look at their
I was
parents?
gonna say both of them. Yeah, that's a. All right, here we go. From the Losing My Religion CD, that's Kirk Franklin and My World Needs You. Grace from Charles Jenkins on the station playing the best in gospel and inspirational music. 11:36. I'm Trey Taylor. We're talking to Dr. Nicole Edwards. It's Men's Health Awareness Month. And guys, we want you to be okay so you can be around for a long time. Now, last break we talked about prostate and colonoscopy being the two big ones for guys. And they basically need to go ahead and get it checked out.
Get it
at
checked.
least once a year by the time they're at age 40.
For the prostate, yes.
Now, there are other things that affect all of us, but particularly our African American men. High blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol. Tell us about that. When should those things be checked?
Well, for just our average healthy, already exercising guys, 25, we need to at least go get a baseline screening.
Okay.
And then, but if you have, if you're overweight or if you have a family history, then we can do it sooner.
You know what? I always thought it was interesting, Nicole, that you can eat, because that's me. You can eat well, you can exercise, you can do all the right things, but if it's in your family trait, you still have a propensity of
Yep.
having at least high blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol.
Yep. And so and a lot of those are what we call the hidden killers because you don't sometimes always get symptoms of them.
Right.
So it's best to go and get that screening. It's just a blood test. We check your sugar, your cholesterol, your kidneys, your liver, and do a blood pressure check.
Right, and that's once a year. By the time you at age 25, you need to go once a year to check those
Well,
out.
at least at 25, and then if we don't see anything, then maybe every couple of years. Absolutely.
Right, because again, going unchecked, high blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol could lead to
Death. Absolutely.
That's it,
Death,
right?
heart attack, strokes, loss of vision, loss of kidneys, death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we say this is Men's Health Awareness Month, and we want men to go to the doctor, but women, we need to be the push for the guys in our lives. Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes we have to grab their hands and bring them to the doctor or call and make that appointment for them.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. And just encourage them. And, you know, sometimes we may ridicule or tease them. This is not the time to do that. We just need to say, baby, I love you. I want you to be around.
For a long time.
So please, I'll come with you
Yeah.
if you need me to come with you.
Absolutely.
Or maybe even, you know, a guy could go with his brother or his dad or his grandfather. Maybe they could even go with his son. Maybe they can do a men's health day where they go all together and give each other support.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're all about family. I'm a family doctor, so we're all about the family. We want to see the whole family. So absolutely, just bring your guys, bring the guys that you love, encourage them to come to their doctor.
Now, as far as high blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol, what are some of the things we need to just do and eat to make sure we're on point?
Well, mainly we need to limit our sodium. We need to make sure we're limiting the fatty foods in our diet, and we need to eat a healthy, balanced diet. So make sure you're eating enough fruits, your vegetables, your dairy, if you eat dairy, and your lean meats if you're going to eat meat.
Right, and then also you said, and sugar too, we need to decrease the amount
Limit
of
your sugar, especially the unnecessary sugars.
Yeah.
So sweet drinks, sodas, get rid of all of that.
Well, you know what else, Nicole? It was so interesting because I usually drink a Boost a day. I started that because I'm a vegetarian and I needed the extra vitamins, and then I think I had some dental work done and I couldn't eat. But then when I went to the doctor just a couple of months ago, he told me my sugar level was a little high, and I immediately said, but I don't eat, I don't drink sodas, I don't do this. So we were sitting there trying to think of what I do. And I said, well, I drink a Boost every morning. He said, that's where the sugar is.
Packed with sugar.
He said, stop
Packed
doing
with
that.
Sugar. Packed with sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's other ones, Glucerna, and other ones that have less sugar in them.
Okay.
But a lot of patients also get kind of hung up. They're like, well, all I eat is fruit. And I'm like, certain fruits have more sugar in them than the others, and so you have to limit your amounts of fruit. It's good for you, but not too much.
Right. All right, Dr. Nicole Edwards, tell us how to get in touch with you, sweetie.
I am available on all social media platforms. Dr. Nicole D.O. That's DrNicoleDO. And all social media platforms. And I'm available. I have a Facebook page. Please come and like my Facebook page, and I will help you do better. That's what I want to do.
Great. Dr. Nicole Edwards, she wants you to do better, be better, do better. And we're going to hope that we can have her on every month so we can talk about some health issues that we all need to know about. We've got more of the best in gospel and inspirational music on the way. Jermaine Dolly, Anthony Brown, and don't forget, we're going to celebrate your birthdays next on 95.3 FM.
Yay! Throw my birthday in there.
What is
Tomorrow.
Is it? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll do that.
Tomorrow.
Wow. What are you doing? Anything in particular?
No, we just came back from vacation last week, and we got family reunion this weekend, so
Right.
I think Superior has something up his sleeve for me tonight. He won't tell me exactly what, so I know he arranged somebody to watch the kids, so I don't know what he has up his sleeve, but I'm sure it's something big.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just enjoy, girl. Whatever it is, just enjoy it.
Absolutely.
All right, Nicole, thank you so much
No,
for coming.
thank you,
And like
Trey.
I said, you know, give me an idea. Let me know when, what you think you could do realistically every month, and I'll just work with whatever you put together. And then let me, get in touch with the girl. Let me know.